So good morning and welcome. I'm going to start by bringing the focus inward. We're going to focus all of your attention right now on your breath. Maybe closing your eyes. And Robert, I'm going to have you mute yours for me if you don't mind, please. Mute your audio. Thank you. As you bring your attention to your belly, go ahead and breathe into your belly, filling up your belly, expanding the belly. And as you let the air fall out of the body, relax the shoulders, relax the legs and the arms. Bring yourself into a comfortable seated position so that you can bring the focus inward. So that could mean rounding your back. You don't have to have a flat back just yet. Let's just get our focus going on our breath. As you breathe into the belly, feeling the belly expand, feel the chest expand, and then the upper chest expand as you exhale. You're trying to exhale in the opposite manner where you exhale from the upper part of the chest, and then lastly squeezing the navel towards the spine. Slow breath in, the belly, chest rises, upper chest rises. As you exhale, try to exhale from the top, and then eventually squeezing the navel towards the spine. It's a full breath in and a full breath out. So throughout our practice this morning, my focus is going to be making sure that we're breathing continuously and deeply. As I give you other instructions about the rest of your body, I'm going to keep bringing us back to the breath. This is going to be our focal point. So now as you breathe in the next time, see if you can draw your shoulders back and reach the crown of your head towards the sky, trying to elongate your torso to give your lungs a little more breathing room, if you will. It's a full breath in, full breath out, squeezing the navel towards the spine, lengthening your spine as you exhale. On the next breath in, gently lift your chin. On the breath out, lower your chin towards your chest. So we're going to start with the spine this morning. Inhaling, lift the chin up. Exhaling, lower the chin down. And throughout your practice this morning, I'm going to ask that you move slowly. And just when you think you're moving slowly, see if you can move just a little bit slower. And you're going to try to match your breathing with your body movements. So when you're inhaling, you're opening your chest, so your chin should be rising. Give the chest a full opening, the full inhalation, and on the exhalation, you gently bring the chin down, and you can round a little bit to squeeze the air out of the body. A full breath in and a full breath out. And so now we got the neck warmed up a little bit. On the next exhale, go ahead and hinge from your hips and lean forward. As you lean forward from your hips, try to relax your inner thighs. Relax your legs and your hips as much as possible. And once you get the furthest you can forward, try to elongate out of your hips, and you can isometrically pull yourself with your arms there. Like this, pulling yourself with your arms forward. Lift up a little bit, and come back down. Breathe into your movement here. So as you breathe, relax, and maybe a slight undulation side to side, looking for any tight spots. Again, you're trying to move slowly here. When you find a tight spot, maybe pause there and breathe into it. Full breath in, breathe and relax into the stretch here. Find sensations. So you're breathing, you're relaxing, you're feeling. So you want to feel in your body where the tightness is. Start to migrate over to the right here. So gently walking your body over to the right, find a tight spot, pause there, take a deep breath in, breathe, relax into the stretch. Feel where the tightness is. Maybe it's in the right hip, just below the rib cage. If it is, pause there. Acknowledge where that is internally, and you might feel that dissipate, and if you do, then you can take it a little bit further, eventually trying to elongate your torso out over the right leg. Continuing to relax your knees down towards the floor, relax your inner thighs. Maybe inhale, take yourself up a little bit, elongate, and hinge down over. And if at any time, of course, if you have a question, unmute yourself. You can bring yourself back onto the screen, and we can talk about it if you'd like. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, hinge. Elongate. Again, isometrically pull with your arms. Push yourself back up, and let's move over to the other side very gently, walking yourself over to the left. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, hinge. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, hinge. Tucking your chin, allow the back and the neck to get a nice stretch here as you elongate and melt down over the left leg. You're breathing into sensations. Breathe, relax the body, relax the mind. Feel what's happening in your body. Give extra attention to any tight spots. Allow. So you're breathing and relaxing, you're feeling, you're also allowing the mind to do its thing this morning as you wake up. Creating thoughts, but then letting them go. And allow the mind to do its thing. Be compassionate as we work on bringing our focus to the breath. So this is kind of like a meditation in motion here. Full breath in and out, eventually bringing yourself upright. Feel your hips maybe a little more open. Maybe drawing a big circle with your shoulders. With the mind's eye, you kind of want to peer inward and see where all these tight spots are. Let's get more into the spine now. So from the seated position, go ahead and move into a table position. So onto your hands and knees. From this table position, your hands are going to be directly over your shoulders. Knees directly beneath the hips, table position. Move into a cat and dog on the inhalation. So just like as when we were in the seated position for the neck, on the inhalation, you're opening your chest, lifting your tailbone. On the exhalation, you're rounding your back, tucking your tailbone. Try to keep your hands wide, flat, and open on the floor. Notice the base of the fingers if they want to curl up. See if you can stretch the hands out, stretch the forearms out as you move from cat to dog or cat to cow, whatever you like to call it. Tucking and rounding. As you tuck and round, try to lift the middle of your back up towards the sky. Press your hands flatly into the floor. Squeeze your navel towards the spine. You're going to continuously move from cat to dog. I might pause, but just ignore what I'm doing unless you're taking tips. But when I pause, you can keep going, moving from a full flexion in your spine to a full extension. Right? You're lifting the chin, you're lifting the tailbone, you're pressing your belly down towards the floor so that you have a nice arch in your back. Trying to find all those little spots that don't want to move. Usually it's in the mid-back area, the upper thoracic a lot of times. It's really hard to get into flexion and extension. Full breath in, full breath out. Breathe and relax into sensations. Feel what's happening in your body. Allow the mind to do its thing. Just keep coming back to your breath as it does that. And just watch Watch your body open up slowly this morning, one vertebra at a time. All right, we've done 2 movements of the spine. Let's go for 2 more movements of the spine. We're going to, let's do side to side movements. So from your table position, we're going to bring the left ear and the left hip towards the left shoulder. This is a little bit of a tricky move, so take this one slowly. You're going to go from side to side, trying to bring your ear towards the shoulder, and also you're bringing the hip towards the shoulder. I'm going to give you a different view of this. I'm bringing my hip and my ear towards the same shoulder. That's on the exhalation. On the inhalation, you come back to center, and then you go over to the opposite side, hip and ear towards the same shoulder. This is tricky because the hip kind of wants to do different things. What you want it to do is you want to stay evenly distributed, weight in the knees, evenly distributed, same in the arms. So see if you can bring that hip over, which is going to be kind of like squeezing your rib cage down on one side. This is going to bring sensations to the opposite side as well as this side. And if you are overhead looking down at yourself, what you would want to see is like a C curve in your spine. Inhalation to the center, exhalation to the side. And just to exaggerate this movement, the next time you go to the right, go ahead and walk your hands over, keep your knees where they are, just walk your hands over and get an exaggerated version of this. You can really feel the sides open up here as you breathe deeply. Inhale, exhale, exhale to the side, inhale, walk your hands back to center, exhale, walk your hands over to the other side. You want to feel that rib cage open up. The oblique muscles connect your rib cage to your hip. And as you walk yourself over to the other side, you really get a good chance to open up that hip. Good. Inhale one side, exhale to the other side. Robin, if you know that you got something going on down below on your ankles, so if you're having an issue, let me know. I can see if I can help you out there. So squeezed, we just did 4 movements of your spine. We just did flexion and extension and cat and dog, and we did lateral flexion with your spine side to side. Now we're going to do a rotation in the spine. So we're going to do a twist. Come back to your table position. Place your right hand directly below your face if you're looking down at your hand, or if you're looking down, you see your hand. You're going to reach your right hand, just start it out at, say, 90 degrees, and then slowly rotate up towards the sky with the left hand. Right hand is down, left hand is up. You're trying to open up your chest, and you're keeping the equal distribution in the knees here, so you're not leaning over to one side. If you can, bring yourself back upright, and maybe just lower the arm a little bit so that you're not leaning all your weight into one leg. Inhale, reach up, open up the chest. Exhale, feel sensations. Inhale, reach up, open up. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take the back of this left hand right here, place it on the ground beneath or between the right hand and the right knee. And then you're going to slide this shoulder straight down to the floor. But before you do that, just in case, have a cushion nearby. And you're going to bring that shoulder down to the floor. And what you're going to do is you're going to try and place, if you need you may not even need this, but if you do, what you want to do is place that pillow right underneath your shoulder so that you can have a really stable position here with you want about 80% of the weight in your legs, okay? So if you're finding that all the weight's in your shoulder, take the weight back into your hips. Put 80% of the weight into your hips. So if a lot of weight's in your upper body, bring your hips back. And you want to have your shoulder on something so that you can be steady and stable, because there's another move to this twist. This is called threading the needle. Once you're steady and stable in this position, you're going to want to be able to reach your right hand up towards the sky. So you're breathing deeply, you're reaching into your left hand, and you're drawing your right shoulder back as you reach up to the sky. And you can draw some circles on the ceiling with this right arm. Reach way up into the fingertips, so long, straight arms. Reaching out into the left hand, reaching up into the right hand. Draw some circles on the ceiling with that right arm. Remember to reverse your circles. And when you're ready, you're going to drape the right arm across your back. You got to peek and see. Yeah, you can see this. You're draping the right arm across your back, and you're reaching for the inner left thigh. And just that reaching, you may not reach it, but just the energy of reaching for it is going to draw the right shoulder back as you reach into your left fingertips. And stay there while I tuck my shirt in. All right. So this is a great twist for the spine. You're drawing the right shoulder back, reaching in the left fingertips. Last part is gazing. If it feels safe, you can gaze out over the right shoulder. So you have a complete twist from your sacrum to your crown. Relax your feet, relax your face muscles, relax anything that's not working here. And then when you're ready, you can slowly release the head, release the right arm. Go ahead and bring the right hand down to the floor and slowly push yourself up to a table position. Close your eyes and feel and breathe and relax. Notice the benefits of threading the needle. This is a really great spinal opening rotation. Good for warming the shoulders up. And then we'll move straight onto the other side. So come back to your table position. Let's see, we just did the right arm. This time, is that what we did? We did right arm up. And we did the right arm up. So this time we're gonna do the left arm up. Place the right hand directly beneath your face. Lift the left hand up. And then let's open up this side of the body. So again, see if you're shifting your weight. Wait a second. I think I just did that one, right? We all do the opposite side of whatever we just did, right? I think I just did the right. So let's go ahead and open up. If anybody wants to chime in here, let me know which side I just did. I keep reversing myself so many times. Thanks, Robin.
Yep. I'm threading the needle now with the right.
Right arm up?
No, right arm threading. Yes, right arm up.
Right arm up.
And then right
Thank
arm
you, Robin.
threading.
I appreciate that. Sometimes just, get lost in all this. All right, so right arm is up. I'm opening up my chest and shoulders. Left hand is straight down. Try to keep the weight on both legs. And then the right hand is going to go down. Place the back of the right hand down. Bring that left shoulder down. Use your pillow if you need. Feel the weight, 80% in the back side of the body. And when you're ready, lift the left arm up. And you draw some circles with the left arm. Reverse your circles. And when you're ready, drape that arm across your back. Reach out into the fingertips, draw the left shoulder back. And just as slowly as you did the other side, try to do this side just as slowly. You're gazing out over the left shoulder. That left hand is searching for the inner right thigh as you draw the left shoulder. Left hand is searching for the inner right thigh. I think I just said that. As you draw the left shoulder back. I'm a little dyslexic this morning, I think. I don't know. Reach. It was a long weekend, guys. It was really beautiful outdoors all day long with my chainsaw. Beautiful thing. Reach into the right fingertips, draw the left shoulder back, relax the face, relax the feet. Breathe into this twist. Feel it open up the body. Notice how in a twist, it's a little more difficult to breathe deeply into the lungs. That's natural and normal because we're in this rotation. Not as much space in the chest cavity. So this is a good place to exercise the lungs when you're in a twist. Really good exercise for the diaphragm, causes it to work harder so you can breathe deeper. Slowly release the left hand down, press yourself up, back to table. Close the eyes and tune in and feel and breathe and relax. And watch and allow. Relax and breathe. If you want, you can go ahead, take yourself back into child for a moment. Bring your hips down onto your heels. Bring your forehead down to the floor. Full breath in, full breath out. Maybe just shift your hips side to side. As you get ready, we're going to move straight into a nice relaxing pigeon. So you're going to press yourself back to table position. And let's go ahead and open up the hips now. So from table position, you're going to bring your right knee forward and walk your left foot back. Inch my way forward here. So the right knee is forward, left leg is back behind you, really long, top of the foot is down on the floor. And this is where your pillow might come in handy again. I'm going to switch sides so you can see this. So in pigeon, the right foot could come forward. That just depends on where your hips are and what's going on in your knee. It could also be, I'll start here. It could also be directly underneath you. The main part that you want to get for proper alignment is that your hips are facing forward with your shoulders. A tendency is to drop down onto the right hip. If that starts to happen, or if the right hip is not touching the ground, this is where you can tuck your pillow in. So the pillow is going to help you keep your hips squared. So in pigeon, this is the most important part, is that your hips stay squared. And then what you'll feel is an opening on the front side of the left hip, and also right here, an opening in your SI joint. Glute muscles get a good stretch in this one. And proper alignment would be to keep the hips squared with the shoulders forward. And now we're going to just relax down into this pigeon posture. So you're going to elongate your torso. So just like you did earlier, trying to draw the torso out of the hip socket, or the torso out of the hips, as you hinge forward and relax the body down over the right leg. So depending on your situation with your hips or your legs, this might be as far as down as you're going. If that's the case, you could always take this pillow or take a different pillow and put it down in front of you just to give you a little more support. Again, the idea is to feel that nice stretch on the right hip, especially when you're coming down forward. And bringing the head down onto the pillow or onto the ground, wherever you are this morning in your relaxed pigeon posture. Gentle rotation or gentle rocking side to side. And a full deep breath in and out. As you inhale, observe where the sensations are. As you exhale, melt down a little bit closer to the floor. All right, we're going to come out of pigeon one last time. Come out and come up into your full expression of pigeon this time. Reach way back into your toes. Walk inch that leg back a little more possibly. Open the chest up. Press the chest forward. Draw your shoulder blades back and down. Lift the crown up. Tuck the chin slightly. You want to have a gradual arch through your spine. Elongating your spine. Tucking your chin. Elongate the spine. Full breath in, reach up into the crown, press down into your hands, and then walk the right knee back, bring the left knee forward. Same thing, place the left knee between both hands. As you do that, inch your right foot back. Make any minor adjustments with your left foot now, either walking the left foot up as far as it can go towards the right hand, or maybe it's tucking the cushion underneath to create some stability to square your hips. After you've found your full expression of pigeon right here, we're going to relax down over pigeon. So you're going to elongate, reach your nose out in front of you, elongate yourself all the way down to the ground or as close as you can go. Maybe having that pillow tucked in underneath your belly if you want a little comfort there. Relax your legs. Bring your forehead down to the pillow or to the floor. Gentle rocking side to side. Relax and breathe deeply. Feel what's happening in your hips, in your body. And as you feel sensations, breathe deeply into those sensations wherever they are. And you might notice a little opening happen there. Full breath in, full breath out. Breathe, relax, and feel, and watch the mind, and allow. Allow thoughts, allow sensations to happen. Practice compassion this morning with your body and with your mind as you enjoy a wonderful morning of yoga. Take it a little deeper. And then you're going to bring your hands down in front of you. Press yourself back up. One last expression of pigeon. So right here, reaching back into the right toes, start to work on your spine. See if you can get it upright, elongate, tuck the chin, press the chest forward, and draw the shoulder blades back and down. As you explore Kapotasana, pigeon. Proud pigeon this morning, puff the chest out, squeeze the blades back, elongate the spine, tuck the chin. Take the pillow out of underneath the left hip if it's there, and then we're gonna transition here. Stay in your pigeon while I rotate my body around. You can see what we're gonna do from here. From your pigeon, you're gonna go ahead and sit down on your left hip now and swing your right leg around and for a forward bend. So the sole of the left foot's gonna come into the inner right thigh. And you can reach and remove excess flesh as you try to press your sitting bones down into the floor. You can waddle yourself down onto your bones. Sole of the left foot into the inner right thigh. You're going to try and rotate your torso so that you're directly over the right leg. And just to help out, you can use your arms here to help out. So reach your right hand back behind you. Take your left hand, place it on the outside of the right knee. Elongate your spine up towards the sky and rotate to the right. Just kind of giving the body a little introduction of what's about to happen. You're rotating your spine and you're inhaling, lengthening, and you're going to hinge just slightly with a flat back. To continue this process, inhale, extend, lengthen, and hinge just slightly. And if you feel okay, you can release the arms to help you with this process. Place your hands on your leg if you want. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, hinge. And you continue this until you're ready to round down. We're trying to elongate over the right leg and then round down. Keep the knee and the toes pointed towards the sky of the right leg. Keep relaxing anything not working. Left leg, relax that. Relax the hands and the arms. Let the weight of your upper body bring you forward. Tuck the chin, round the back. If you're still into elongating, you can continue to elongate down with a flat back, eventually ending up rounded over your leg. Breathe deeply, relax, let go right here. Feel where the stretch happens the most for you. Is it on the back side of the leg? Is it all in the back? Pinpoint sensations. Breathe into those sensations. Give yourself a chance to relax into these postures. A lot of times we get into these flows where you don't really have a chance to sink in and drop in to find out what is the tightest spot in these postures, in these stretches. That's the whole reason I really like slow yoga is like I really want to feel what needs to be opened up next. Really intricate places. There's so many bones and joints in the body to open up. Nice slow yoga can do it. You can take your left hand, place it on the outside of the right foot. You can place your right hand down and find ways to open up your body on your own. We all have unique bodies and unique areas of tightness. See how you can get into these spots. Another thing you can do is you can place your right hand on your foot. You can place it on the knee. Depends on where you are. It might be up here. Since you can't see, you might be way up here saying, I'm not going down there. If that's happening, you can always do this. You could use the right hand wherever on the leg. You could press into the left quad with your left hand. Give yourself a little massage. Relax those muscles as you reach with the right hand. You can hoop. I don't know why I have these socks on. Jeez. Teaching yoga with socks on. It's like eating sushi with a fork. All right, you can hook your toes with your right hand. Press into the left. Tune into your spine and your back. Where are you? I'm feeling most of the tightness right now in my oblique muscles, right here where my ribs, or where my ribs connect to my hip. Let's go ahead and reach the left hand up. So you could be here, reaching the left hand up, trying to arch over. Could be here, trying to arch over. Breathe in, relax into the stretch. Feel where it's happening. Let your head go. Let the weight of your head, let gravity take you over to the side. Now reach this left hand for something on the leg, on the right leg, and start to bring the right hand towards the left knee. You might be here, or you're grabbing, left hand is grabbing the right big toe. Reach through the hoop. Trying to reach through the hoop that you just made. Rotate. Being cautious with any conditions that you might have with either the leg, which I know exists out there, or if you have an issue with the spine, you might want to be a little more gentle in this rotation. All right, that's a good stretch. Let's just see if we can go a little bit further now that we've stretched out the body in that rotation. Look at your right toes. Again, turn your torso. See if you could go down a little lower now that we've opened up that side of the leg and body. See if you can drop down a little further. Little micro movements don't hurt, as long as they're small, tiny, tiny movements, like a gentle rocking side to side. Maybe a little undulation of your hips or of your back as you lean down over the right leg and breathe and relax into the stretch. All right, nice long stretch on the right side. Go ahead and walk yourself back upright. That felt great. All right, let's go to the other side. You're gonna bring the left leg out to the left side. Bring the sole of the foot into the inner, sole of the right foot into the inner left thigh. I had to think about that one. All right. Relax the inner right leg. Turn your torso, so use your arms to try to help your torso elongate and rotate. Right? The left hand back behind you, the right hand can come to the outside of the left knee. Pull your back flat as you can, and this could be the full extent of your rotation to the left. If it is, start to elongate and hinge. Whenever you find that place, elongate and hinge from your hips. So elongate your spine, reach the crown up, hinge with a flat back. Do that process a little while, and whenever you're ready, go ahead and round down over the left leg. I don't know how much longer it's going to let our class go on for, but we'll just ride this one out. If I disappear, hope to see you again this week. I think this week I'm still doing 4:30 on Wednesday, 6:50 on Friday. Next week I'm adding more classes, changing times around to fit people's schedules and stuff. All right, I'm gonna keep going. If we disappear, okay, but we're gonna keep going on the left side. All right, so pull with the right hand. Try to draw the toes towards your face as you press through the heel of the left side. And then extend and hinge down over the left leg. Maybe a gentle rocking of the left leg side to side. Hook your toes with the left hand, and you can press into the right thigh. Hook your toes, press through the heel, pull the toes towards the face, and the same thing that you did on the other side. Try to do it with this side to balance out the body. Breathe deeply, reach, open up your body, reach up into the right hand, and maybe let weight, like gravity, give you a nice stretch on the right side. Elongate, lengthen. Breathe, relax, feel. Watch what's happening in your body. Allow it to happen as you open it up. You can grab the big toe with the right hand and reach your left hand through the hoop, reaching for the right knee. Easy to see why this is confusing for the mind. Huh? Oh my gosh. I'm trying to drag my upper body through the hoop that I created with my right hand and left leg. Full breath in and out. Again, let the weight take your head over to the left side. Slowly come out of your contortion. Pull with the right hand on the outside of the left leg. Press your left hand down. Rotate your torso. And then hinge down one more time on that side. Breathe, relax, and feel. As you hinge over the left leg, shake that left leg loose. Shake your head and neck loose. And as you're ready, you're going to push yourself back upright. And bring that left leg in. Take a moment to close your eyes and feel. Sit in any comfortable seated posture that you like, if you can. Crossing your legs, you're going to do just a gentle forward bend the way we started. Round down over your legs. Close your eyes and tune in. Tune in and breathe. And appreciate your body for its efforts this morning. Full breath in, full breath out. Let's give the back a break. Turn onto your backside and pull your knees into your chest. As you pull the knees into your chest, give your back a well-deserved massage here, rocking side to side. Full breath in. As you exhale, squeeze the knees a little closer to the chest. Notice how you can change the massage by placing your knees in a different position. If you press your knees together and draw a little circle with your knees, you can give your sacrum a nice massage here. Don't forget to reverse your circle. Full breath in, full breath out. Staying present. Stay in your body here as you wind down your stretches this morning. Go ahead and separate your knees with both hands. Press the knees apart, and again, a gentle rocking side to side. We can do an inclined Baddha Konasana. You can bring the soles of your feet together. Keep your back flat on the floor. Bring the soles of the feet together. And use just your arms right here. So the arms are bringing the feet towards your chest. Gentle rocking again, side to side. keep the right foot drawn in and start to elongate your left leg. Stretch the left leg out to the side. Had a yogic mentor of mine a long time ago. He called this the Verizon posture. It's that check that they used to, I don't know if Verizon still uses that icon, but go into the Verizon posture. And you're trying to straighten the left leg out and keep the right leg drawn in. You might find yourself going to head over to the left side. You can do that and maybe find a different stretch for the hamstring. I'm feeling this at the head of my hamstring. Nice stretch. Now let's do the other side. Bring the left leg in, straighten the right leg out, and then as you press into the right heel, toes drawn in towards the face, you might find yourself rolling over to the right side, which probably feel pretty good. So I'm going to give myself a little space here. And roll over to the right side. Give a nice stretch to the right hamstring as you pull with the right hand. And breathe and feel into that stretch. Nice stretch for the hamstring. Inner thigh.
That's all, folks.